The lonely road. It was a dark and stormy night, and Hannah was driving home from a late night shift at the diner where she worked. The rain was coming down in sheets, and the wind was howling, making it hard for her to see the road ahead. As she drove, she noticed a figure walking along the side of the road. At first, she thought it was just a hitchhiker, but as she got closer, she realized that it was a young girl, no more than 10 years old. Hannah pulled over and rolled down her window. "Are you okay?" she called out to the girl. The girl looked up, her face pale and scared. "Can you help me?" she asked. Hannah could see that the girl was shivering, and her clothes were drenched from the rain. She opened the car door and motioned for the girl to get in. "Come on, I'll take you somewhere safe," she said. The girl climbed into the car, and Hannah started to drive. She asked the girl where she lived, but the girl didn't seem to know. She said that she had been walking for hours, and that she was lost. Hannah tried to comfort the girl, telling her that they would find someone to help her. But as they drove further into the night, Hannah started to feel uneasy. There was something strange about the girl, something that made her skin crawl. As they drove, Hannah noticed that the rain had stopped, and the wind had died down. The road ahead of them was dark and deserted, with no signs of life for miles. Suddenly, the girl spoke up. "Can you take me to the old farmhouse up ahead?" she asked, pointing to a dilapidated building on the side of the road. Hannah hesitated. The farmhouse looked abandoned, and she didn't want to put the girl in any danger. But the girl pleaded with her, saying that she had friends who lived there, and that they would be able to help her. Hannah reluctantly pulled over in front of the farmhouse. As the girl got out of the car, Hannah noticed that the wind had picked up again, and the air was thick with the scent of rotten decay. She watched as the girl disappeared into the darkness, and then she was gone. Feeling uneasy, Hannah started to drive away, but something caught her eye. In the rearview mirror, she saw a figure standing in front of the farmhouse. It was the girl, but something was different. Her eyes were glowing with an otherworldly light, and her skin was pale as death. Hannah slammed on the brakes, her heart racing. As she watched, the girl began to transform, her body contorting and twisting, until she was no longer human. She let out a blood-curdling scream, and then she was gone, disappearing into the darkness. Hannah sat in shock, trying to make sense of what she had just seen. She knew that she had encountered something otherworldly, something that she couldn't explain. She drove home in a daze, her mind racing with questions. The next day, Hannah decided to do some research on the farmhouse. She discovered that it had been abandoned for years, and that it was rumored to be haunted. According to local legend, a young girl had been murdered there many years ago, and her ghost still roamed the halls. Hannah couldn't shake the feeling that she had encountered the ghost of that young girl on the lonely road. She knew that she would never forget the terror she felt that night, and that the memory of the haunted farmhouse would stay with her for the rest of her life. Over the years, Hannah couldn't help but think about the haunted farmhouse, and the girl she had encountered on the lonely road. She became obsessed with the supernatural, spending hours researching and investigating haunted locations all over the country. She became known as the ghost hunter, and her stories and experiences became the stuff of legend. People from all over would seek her out, hoping to hear her tales of the supernatural and to learn from her experiences. But despite all of her successes, Hannah never forgot the fear she felt on that dark and stormy night. She knew that the world was full of mysterious and unexplained phenomena, and that there were forces at work beyond our understanding. And so, she continued to explore the unknown, always seeking to uncover the secrets of the supernatural and to understand the mysteries of the world around us. For Hannah, the haunted farmhouse on the lonely road was just the beginning of a lifelong journey into the unknown.